We are in the iSimangaliso Wetlands. We are sitting here at Nibela Lodge. We slept in Richards Bay yesterday. We actually slept at a very nice lodge there called the Hluhluwe Lodge. Welcome to yesterday. We're staying at a lodge called Hluhluwe Lodge, and they've got a beautiful restaurant like on the lake with a bird hide where you can sit here, order a milkshake. It's so beautiful here and it's so tranquil. I'm gonna be happy for a couple of days. And I'm still so happy today. Yesterday was awesome. So it's our 4th wedding anniversary and we decided to come to the iSimangaliso Wetlands. We're gonna be here for the next week. We're gonna stay in the wetlands themselves, stay in Hluhluwe River Lodge, and we're gonna do all the parks. We're gonna do Umkhuze, do a couple of areas in the iSimangaliso Wetland Park, and this morning we were at Hluhluwe iMfolozi Park. This park contains an array of wildlife, including the big 5, cheetahs and wild dogs, and also has one of the world's largest populations of white rhino. It's also not the biggest park, coming in at 96,000 square kilometers. It's also a birders paradise with over 340 bird species. This is also the oldest proclaimed park in Africa. We quickly drove up to a viewpoint here close to Masinda Lodge, and first impressions, of course, it's the first time being here at Hluhluwe. It is very beautiful here. It's an array of mountains and different landscapes, and the one thing that I like, myself and Alana, we refer to ourselves as Kruger snobs usually, because generally if you've spent a lot of time there, then if you go to any other park you don't get that same feeling of endless possibility. Like if you jump onto a gravel road in the Kruger, you have no idea what you're going to see. The possibilities are basically endless. But in this park I actually get the feeling, or I get that similar feeling. We've been in here for around an hour and we've seen 2 different rhino sightings already. It's very good for the population. There's buffalo as well. So we've seen buffalo and rhino in the first hour. So it's very good for the rhino population, and really loving this place. We made a quick stop at, give me a second, Siwa Samakozikazi picnic spot. And I have to say, if I knew about this picnic spot, I would have packed some stuff to make for breakfast, because it's absolutely beautiful. And I have to say, I think it's one of the most beautiful picnic sites that I have ever seen in a park. So just as we left the picnic spot, we saw two purple crested taracos. In Afrikaans it's a blue Hluhluwe. It's some of the birds that I actually went out to look for on this trip. I know that they're a bit more common in this area, but the first time seeing them, they're like jumping around the whole time, so we weren't able to get any shots of them. It still counts, I'm very happy about it, but I don't know if it's normal behavior. If it is, I think these things are impossible to film, but so happy, so happy. So our first official morning in the iSimangaliso wetlands is done. I have to say it exceeded my expectations. Great experience. We'll see you at Nibela Lake Lodge. So we had a long day in Hluhluwe. We woke up at 5 this morning, and the rest of the day we're just gonna chill here at Nibela Lodge. So apparently the birding at Nibela is amazing, and we already saw a piece of that. So I went to the bathroom inside and Alana heard something crash against the house, and then on the rail of the patio sat an African pygmy kingfisher. So we haven't even been here for an hour and we haven't even done anything, and we already saw kingfisher literally from our patio. It is so beautiful here. So tomorrow we'll show you what this place has to offer. Good morning. We've been up since 4:30 this morning. Alana and I were so excited that the wind has died down today. It's such a calm morning, and we booked a guided bird walk called the Nibela guided bird walk for 7 this morning. So just by listening to all the birds here, we are really looking forward to it. What makes that sound?
No, that was it's a squirrel.
Oh, is it?
Two squirrels. You hear that one?
Yeah.
You know what is it?
Owl.
No, not in a truck. It's close. Go.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, they. What is that?
Collect something.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Lucky. That was amazing. You are the man. So the guided birding walk was excellent. Our guide Lucky has worked here for 23 years, so he really knows his stuff. It's so amazing how literally every bird call that he hears, he can identify the bird. We saw a lot of birds. We weren't able to film so many of them, but an amazing 2-hour walk. We managed to see 17 different species, including the Narina trogong, which is one of the birds that I really wanted to see in this area. A quick list of what we saw: barn swallow, blackback puffback, black-bellied starling, blue-cheeked bee-eater, brown-headed kingfisher, collared sunbird, crowned hornbill, dark-cape bulbul, European bee-eater, fork-tailed drongo, greenback cameroptera, grey sunbird, little bee-eater, Narina trogong, purple turacos, yellow-billed kite, and a yellow-breasted apellis. I also want to take this quick opportunity to say thank you to Yenye Amani Adventures. It's a friend of ours, Alan. He booked this whole trip for us this whole week, and he recommended that we stay here at Nibela Lake Lodge. We really love it here so much. Since we booked, everything has been so convenient. They send you a lot of detail as your traveling time between the venues where you're staying, and also the fuel consumption. So a lot of detail, and I always got hold of them when I needed any advice or any information. So thank you, Yenye Amani Adventures. So we've got 2 activities left. We're gonna do a picnic. Alana and I, we booked a picnic where you jump on the ferry and they take you to False Bay. And then lastly, tomorrow morning we're having a croc and hippo ferry ride for 3 hours before we leave Nibela.
Nibela Lake Lodge is situated in the KwaNibela Peninsula of Lake St. Lucia. All the units are very secluded and immersed in the forest canopy, which offers spectacular bird life. There are different sized units, all with balconies that have the most serene views of the lake. The facilities are split between an inclusive resort where we stayed and a self-catering site named Shabengu Lodge. The main lodge offers an outdoor viewing deck, swimming pool and restaurant where you can enjoy your meals and cocktails with spectacular views. And if chilling poolside isn't necessarily your thing, they offer a wide range of activities including guided walks, boat trips, picnics, game drives and fishing. The staff are also extremely helpful and friendly, and they really went out of their way to make every experience special.
The picnic was stunning. We didn't film much, we just wanted to enjoy it. After all, it is our wedding anniversary. So it's very early morning. Yesterday after our picnic it rained, so we just chilled at the lodge the whole day. But this morning, very early, I got up and I went to do one of the birding trails, because yesterday we saw so many birds that we couldn't film. So I went out early. I was able to see a gorgeous bush shrike, and also at last able to film the Narina trogong. So awesome morning. The birding here is just spectacular. I'm sure you can hear it. It's like this the whole day. So we're gonna do a last activity. We're gonna do the crocodile and hippo tour, and then we are leaving Nibela. This place has really been awesome. You ready to bird?
Ready.
It's dangerous.
Very.
So we went out this morning at 6:30 on a crocodile and hippo cruise, which has been amazing. The weather isn't too great, but we enjoyed a picnic between the reeds and the hippos, and we've seen so many amazing birds. We're not that great with the water birds yet, but this has been a good experience to get that up with the knees. Very happy, it's very beautiful.
So, after our picnic with the hippos and reaching the speed of light on a boat, our skipper took us to a beautiful shoreline for a little surprise.
So we're birding from the boat. It took us to another shoreline of the lake. Our guide Vincent over here.
The legend. The legend.
And it's extremely beautiful. The vegetation, the birds. It is an absolute treat.
The shorelines of Lake St.Lucia around Nibela Lodge are so beautiful. So I added a 30-second clip in here just to give you an idea what we experienced for the better part of an hour. We are leaving Nibela Lodge. We had 2 amazing days here. It was so fun. It's so beautiful. The birding is spectacular. Even while eating our last breakfast, we saw some wildlife. We saw a snake while eating. I don't know what kind of snake it is, but it's green. I know it's not a boomslang, but it's green. From here, we are heading to Hluhluwe River Lodge. It's quite a long drive because of the flooded road, so we've got a whole lot of gravel road ahead of us today. But thank you, Nibela. When Liart is born, and if you guys have not noticed, we are pregnant. Expecting a little boy. His name is going to be Liart. I don't know, we might change the channel name to Liblana and Liart. We'll see what happens. So maybe when Liart is born, we will come back. There's a lot to do for children here. There's a lot of areas for them to play. There's a lot of activity that they do here to keep the children busy as well. So ideal family location and noted. Let's go to Hluhluwe.